Welcome, everyone, to Charlotte and the Dukes Mayo Classic. Build-up as we kick off another college football season here today.
Mountaineers will kick this away to start us off.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will get the first swing today. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is that not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball from.
Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, a slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete.
Look at that, he's still going. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Mountaineers. There was no stopping him.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They're going to run it here. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. No huddle now for the offense.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And that one's picked off. What a play. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the right side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense...
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Mountaineers come to the line with first and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is good. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage C gets the returner to the ground. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Oh, what a move. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. The ball's with first and 10 here.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. He'll ride the back again here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45.
Brings up third down.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. The Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. On for his second punt. Take a repeat of the first. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move his sticks, more than enough for a first down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
When the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. This offense cannot be stopped. But they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll give it to the back. Great cut there. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So it's West Virginia in front, Kurt. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. And the Vols will have to kick this away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
He's going to take off here, and he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Mountaineers will have to punt this one away. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Vols come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A special teams touchdown. Potential momentum-changing play in this game.
But that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The gunners were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple blocks, and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
35, Tennessee, 0.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last drive, they give up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Bringing pressure. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this quarterback, sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap. Anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quarterback keeps the football. The ball is loose. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the
into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Tennessee, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And in 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain short of the first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Mountaineers lining up here on 1st and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second and long for this offense after the sack. He's running out of time here. He stays alive. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
He's brought down to the 37 after a strong return. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep shot falls incomplete, but a lot of contact there, and here comes the penalty flag. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
The Mountaineers trying to cash in here in the red zone.
First down, West Virginia.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass caught. Jukes to get free. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Here's first and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's a bullet over the middle. Cannot connect in his first throw. It's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the route is on. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Off the play fake on first down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Catch made, a lot of space now. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Slot the ball at the 22.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. And the Mountaineers will have to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up.
Looking for a deep completion. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's got some open field ahead. He spins out of a tackle. Steps out at the 5. No touchdown, but an important takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big
touchdown, West Virginia. And the beatdown continues. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
West Virginia, 65.
Turner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now, it looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kurt, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48. The Vols have 1st and 10 here.
A huge gain and a 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 2nd down after that previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
West Virginia, 65.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And looking for a big play here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. But give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
First down and 10.
First down, West Virginia.
From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Second and 10 here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Mountaineers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So it's West Virginia in front, Kurt. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Lets it go quickly. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Launching downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
And the Mountaineers will line up on 1st and 10. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Looking right. This one caught. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the 1st down. Important 2nd down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Pressure is coming. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Juked one tackler and picks up 1st down yardage.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the PAT is good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. It was a foot race and he won it.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the kickoff will be returned. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be 1st down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Has the 1st down, is still going. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Now it's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Important third down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Mountaineers will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to scramble now. Finding some room at the 25. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Bringing pressure. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.